And finally, new rule. If the choice in '08 is between Rudy and Hillary, values voters must do the Christian thing and choose Hillary. Of course, I think all religion is nuts, but at least she practiced it the way Jesus suggested, privately, like a Dick Cheney energy meeting. Plus, she's raised an admirable daughter, while Rudy's kids couldn't hate him more if they were New York City firefighters. And let's not forget, Hillary didn't commit adultery, her husband did. And afterward, she did the Christian thing and forgave him. And then she had a GPS unit implanted in his penis, but the important thing is she forgave him. Now, I bring all this up because this weekend in Washington is the Values Voters Convention. 3 days of peace, love, and hypocrisy, where the Republican frontrunners will spend the week kissing the asses of 2,000 social conservatives who despise liberals, homosexuals, Muslims, Mexicans, and Nobel Prize winners. And who believe the sound of a condom wrapper being opened makes angels die. It's kind of like a Star Trek convention, only the virgins are angry and they think outer space is just a theory. So, Ann Coulter, if you've got any more faggot jokes, this is the room for you. But here's something I learned while indulging one of my traditional values, reading. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, the states with the most conservative Christians have the highest rates of divorce, the highest rates, and the highest obesity levels. Yes, they're fat, knocked up, and not talking to each other, but at least they put homosexuality back where it belongs, in the airport men's room. Now, I know what you values voters are saying right now. Why would we listen to you, Bill Maher? You're a bachelor from heathen California. What do you know about family values? Well, I know enough not to get married and live in Kansas. And I know that if you can look at the war in Iraq, the melting environment, and the descent of America into idiocracy, and still think our biggest problems are boobies during the Super Bowl and the war on Christmas, then you don't have values, you have issues. If you had values, you'd draw the line at torture. But a startling number of people who call themselves Christians don't. And I'm pretty sure if you asked, what would Jesus veto, it wouldn't be health care for sick kids. Why, it's almost like values voters don't really believe Jesus was right about anything. Jesus Christ, wrong on gays, wrong on taxes, wrong on torture, and wrong for America. All right, good panel. Thank you, audience, for being patient. I want to thank my guests, Joel Stein, Sheila Jackson Lee, Chris Matthews, John Edwards, and Gary Kasparov. We'll see you next